Distracted driving is a deadly epidemic on our roadways. Texting, social media use are the most common distractions. In 2023, distracted driving took nearly 1,100 lives. So for Distracted Driving Awareness Month, we asked Jamie White with Allie's Way to join us on Midday. Jamie, thank you so much for joining us here on KVUE News Midday.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now, she has a very personal story. How has distracted driving changed your life?
So back in 2019, we lost our 2-year-old daughter, Allie.
I'm so sorry about that.
Thank you. To a distracted driver in Round Rock in Old Settlers Park. And, you know, the first thing we wanted to do was really save other people, because it gave us this fighting force to move forward, because it shouldn't have happened. It should never happen to anybody else. And so that's been our mission through Allie's Way.
When did you start Allie's Way, and what is the purpose of Allie's Way?
So this actually happened September 29th, 2019. Allie's Way was formed February of 2020.
You didn't wait a while.
We did not waste any time. In fact, the night that it happened, we said, this has to stop now. This ends now. And my husband and I collaborated, and we agreed that we wanted to move forward and do something about it.
Why is that so important to you?
You know, I couldn't save my daughter. And it's hard knowing that. I couldn't save her. But we have an opportunity, a unique opportunity to save other children out there. And it was worth the fight. For me, every time I go present about Allie's story, show her videos, talk about her, the pain, every amount of pain is worth it if we can save one of those, another child or another parent or another aunt or uncle.
You know, we're so busy these days, and we mentioned the social media use, people texting. What is it for people watching? Like, why is it so important just to put down that phone?
We don't ever think it can happen to us. And it happens in a split second. It happens faster than we would realize. When you're driving a vehicle, I always say it's like you're driving a loaded weapon. We have to drive responsibly. If we are holding the phone to our face, it blocks our visibility, which is what happened in Allie's case. If we are focused on that phone, the conversation instead of the drive, we're not aware of other cars, other pedestrians, or anything that's going on around us. In fact, we have tunnel vision, even if we're hands-free. Right. So our idea is just simply to put the phone down.
Jamie White, thank you so much for coming on Midday to talk about such an important and painful message, sharing your story. We appreciate it. For people who want more information about your cause, how can they find that out?
Please visit our website, allieswaysaves.org. There is also a hands-free bill in session because we know that hands-free legislation reduces fatalities by 44%.
That's a big number.
Yes, so to learn more about Allie's Way mission and the bill, to join our coalition for hands-free awareness and hands-free legislation, reach out to me on our website, please.
You're not just visiting Texas cities, you're taking it out of state as well, right?
Yes. I have done media interviews in California through AAA, our partnership with AAA and Texas A&M AgriLife and Daniel Stark and Allie ER. We've partnered with all these amazing organizations to spread the awareness and build this mission, and we are going to Mississippi this month, and I'm so excited.
Oh, well, thank you so much for sharing your story, and thank you for what you're doing, Jamie White.